Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Raptors in this one.
Here we go.
And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And here are the Supersonics now. Following the miss by Scotty Barnes. Here's Chambers, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, impressive play in the paint. Here's Quickly. Can't hit the free throw line jump. And last season, Vince Carter became the first player ever to have his jersey retired, Tim, by the Raptors.
So well deserved. And look, prime Vince Carter is exactly the kind of player Toronto is still looking for. A three-level elite scorer.
On the wing quickly. Ingram outside. There's the three. And again, no good by Toronto.
He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended. And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Sunvolt. Here is Sigma. Right wing. Just 3 to shoot. Seattle needs to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Now, quickly. The kick out to Barnes. Ingram with it. And again, Toronto no up. Hurdle with the steal. Raptors moving the ball around. The kick out to Barnes. And here's Quickly for three. Seattle grabs the miss. Here's Sunvolt. To the middle. Here's Sigma. They get the rebound. It's another look. They shoot again. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Here's Barrett. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
And a player, Tim, who stuffs the stat sheet, Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, Kevin, he just has a great all-around game. But the thing I like the most, he's very unselfish. He will pass up a shot if a teammate has a better one.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
They set the pick. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Raptors trailed by 4. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Supersonics. As far as Brandon Ingram goes, Coach believes that space is the key. He told me, quote, if we can close the gap, there aren't as many tools that he can go to, especially if we have a second defender to throw an occasional arm out. Percentages drop quite a bit in those cases. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target with his three. Pass to Shed. And that one drops.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Supersonics. Here's Thompson. Dick defending. Brown wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Ingram. On the wing, Barnes. Back to Ingram. And that does it for the first quarter. Sonics ahead. They're up by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Sonics leading by 6. Pass to Davis. Here's McCray. Clock at 6. Back to Davis. And here is Brown. Dick defending. Pause. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Hayes has got the lead up to 8 now for the Sonics.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Raptors trailed by 8. In the corner, Barrett with it. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Barrett's got 5 now.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
To the inside. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Barrett's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And Tim, an old-school big man, Jakob Poeltl, still more than valuable in today's game.
Well, there certainly remains a place in this league for centers who defend the rim, rebound, and set screens. He might not be flashy, but he's a winning player.
Here is Sigma. He's got 6. They set the pick. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. They get it back. Back to Ingram. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Sigma. Sonics leading by 4. To the paint. Pass to Sunbull. Inside. And he slams it one-handed.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Second chance shot for 3. Ingram. Now just 1 for 7 with that miss. Tough night so far. Knocked loose. Stolen by Quickly. Uses both hands to slam it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you, Kevin.
All for one. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
Brandon Ingram.
And they pick up 2. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter.
More and more we see Ingram attack on the drive and convert it. His length and skill allow him to do so many things. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Seattle's shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Seattle foul. Tom Chambers. First personal foul. First team foul.
For 3, Ingram. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Seattle leading by 5. And here's Thompson. He has yet to score. Down low. Nice ball movement by Seattle. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. There's 10 seconds left in the first half of the game. Screen by Pirtle. Ingram. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
29.
Nice job.
Toronto.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of a possession.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Sonics lead by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Sigma, no good. Raptors trailed by 3. Here's Barrett. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5. To the paint. Pass to Sunville. To the inside. Sigma. Yep, that one goes. Sigma's got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for the Sonics.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Toronto with the ball. Trailing by 5. And here's Ingram from the arc. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Thompson surveying the floor. Pass to Sigma. Up again. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Timeout.
Thompson's got his first points of the game.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And it's quickly missing. Sonics leading by 7. And having starred in a 6-man role in New York, Tim Emanuel quickly has been handed the keys in Toronto.
Well, he certainly has, Kevin, and he's got the contract to match it. You talk about confidence and determination to prove yourself.